Can addicts be friends?
Welcome to our YouTube channel. It's the Kim and Mangi podcast.
Kim and Mangi podcast,
Maybe
bro.
that's the name, right? Maybe that's Kim and Mangi podcast. Simple and to the point.
Why we're still looking for something cool, though.
So everybody knows Kim. Well, I think so because
Everyone
of my
knows
TikTok.
Who doesn't know Kim.
And I know
Kim
some
is
people
a
don't
bomb.
know. Some people don't know. Some
See how
people don't
bomb
know.
she is.
She's
bomb.
Mangi is fine. So people don't really know Mangi. And one thing, actually, let's just be honest. How did we meet? I think a lot of people think like we've known each other for 50 billion years.
And it feels
right?
that way. I would
right? And I tell you, in this life, right, even you can meet somebody and you guys click so much. Like your energies match so much that it's like you've known each other for a lifetime.
All the time you're
right?
thinking the same thing. I mean,
you think the same.
You're always on the same thing.
Me too. And don't think it's always gravy. We fight all the time. Because when we tell you we had a sleepover, today's the 2nd of September. We had a sleepover on the 1st of September yesterday.
Yo.
So should we start with the sleepover story, then let's start with how we met, right? How did we meet? To be honest with you guys, I met Mangi in a dangerous place. We're gonna just change location. Let's say we met in Malindi.
What you don't actually know is where I saw you the first time.
When did you see me the first time? At the you whispered the clinic. We both take methadone, medically assisted treatment. You saw me at the clinic.
I saw you first, and then
lies.
When I saw you at that place, I was like, I've seen this shorty.
No.
And you're wearing the same outfit.
No. No, you saw me at the clinic.
So miraculous.
What? Yeah, so we do take methadone, medically assisted treatment. We have to go to the clinic every single day to take our medication, and we have to panga align take. We don't usually talk to each other because we'll get into it why, especially heroin addicts, there's a lot of animosity, a lot of jealousy, a lot of negative things that happen. So everyone is afraid of each other. We're still afraid of each other.
me, honestly, I don't want to get on this shoulders now because, hey, you see, there's an outdoor shit. She just mark me.
No, he just told me today, is like, Kim, when you come sleep over at my house sometimes, right, let's say I'm looking for a pair of socks, right, and I don't find it. I honestly think you've stolen it, and I go
and you admitted
and
you get
me
the
too.
same
Even
I triple
yesterday
everyone.
he slept over at my house, right? Every single time he enters my room or something and I can't see him, I'm like, oh my god, he's going through my stuff. He's stealing for me. It's we're getting there. The thing about recovery and people in addiction like us, you guys, trust issues are there, and then we've been hurt so much and betrayed by so many people that we are so afraid. Our guard is always up. We're always so hypervigilant.
Yeah.
So you saw me first at the clinic. I
saw you at the clinic and you were like fixing your hair.
What?
But that day, I don't know where my mind was at, because honestly, I would have been like, yo. So, but anyway, so after
I don't think I'm approachable, especially when I'm around the clinic. I really put on a tough face.
I remember the time
a police officer.
I talked to you that time and I'm going to knock the lights up.
You know how there's so many drivers and garages. They literally came and asked me. I was having tea at one of the cafes that's just outside the clinic, and this guy comes and sits and he just says, "Please, can I ask you a question?" I was like, "Yeah, what? Are you a police officer?" Because the way I walk and But I met him, let's say in Malindi, in a dodgy place, right? And I met him actually in that dodgy place. And then I later got to know him because we have a mutual friend. My artist is an artist that I manage who's wonderful. Go check him out, Rasco, the Prophet is awesome. So he was his friend and they were really close. And so when I started working with my artist, I started seeing him more and more. And then we just started talking. Especially when you spoke English. No offense. You must understand. I have to say, because I was a heroin addict for many years, many people know, you are around the ghetto a lot of the time. And just because I'm what they call a Barbie, a punk, which... What does it really mean? Now we are Banyas. Banya is a punk who became a Panya. Panya.
A struggling...
A struggling punk.
Yeah.
A ghetto punk. It is Banya, my guy, right?
Exactly.
What's the way you coined that word? It's coined it. So I was bullied a lot just because of the fact that my background was a bit better than anybody who was raised in the ghetto in terms of finances and opportunities. So somebody saw me and Mangi, you guys came from a house that was made of stone, and you guys had a family car and duvets, blankets, and you had 3 meals a day. You had a phone or a PlayStation, and you went to a private school. So we were always... Were you bullied the way...
Who? Me, all the grade 8 shorties were my shorties.
No, look, this man is talking about high school.
You guys, I'm in 4th grade. You guys, break time, people are playing with chupas. I'm just chilling with shorties. I'm like, what type of life is that? Yeah, I had my moments.
And when you got into the streets, were you bullied like in the
No.
when you were a junkie?
'Cause,
Oh no, but he never got bagated.
Yeah, never. Because people are always like, when you to a watch, we're like,
Because okay, to be honest, where we have our experiences can be similar, but they're starkly different. Because I was in heroin addiction for 15 years, where you were in addiction of heroin for how many?
for 4 years.
For 4 years, right? And those 4 years that he was in that heroin addiction, he never lost it all. He still lived at home. He still had a place to sleep.
Exactly.
He still had good relations with his family. You know, it was really chinyamaji. I think your addiction was
I
chinyamaji.
really didn't tell no one that I'm addicted to heroin.
And at that point, you're already independent in the sense
And
that you had your own
I'm doing
money.
it at my own house.
This baby just lives off money every month that he's given. He's a trust fund baby, so he doesn't have to actually go and work or look for a job. He knows every end month he will receive a little stipend. So, and you'll always have a house with hot water and woo. But Kimberly,
You guys,
my issue was serious. You guys can't cheat you. Mind you, I'm a girl, bro. Mind you, I'm a girl.
Let me tell you, this shorty is not the shorty she was when I met her. She's really done a lot. And like you really. No, really.
Oh yeah, you met me.
Motivated me.
You met me before I started my addiction, which was 4 years ago, right?
Exactly.
All right. Wait.
Even
Yes, we did. Oh my God, it's
from
true.
where you've come from, living like you've done so much.
Thank you. Oh yeah, you came to my Mabati house. Tell them about my Mabati house. Mind you, I was in the Mabati house 7 months ago, and no offense to anyone who's living in a Mabati. I just know, as somebody who's lived in a Mabati for many times, nobody wants to be there. That's BS. Nobody gets into their Mabati and says, finally home. I'm so proud. Everybody's trying to level up. So I'm happy that I leveled out of that situation.
Yo, I'm so proud of you.
And it's been only 7 months.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. And you also met the sponsor. There was this guy who I met. Oh my God. First of all, I didn't even talk. Let me try and do it briefly, because I got close to him and I shared maybe some things that he could probably use against me. So I have to be careful, because he's very sassy. He's really, really sassy. And remember, he told me he's 45. You met him at Side Center.
That guy looks like this.
This dude stalked me on TikTok for so long, and then he sent me his relatives, because I'm an addiction counselor, to counsel. And I managed to counsel one of them, and he's sober now and happy. But the other one quit the sessions and didn't get help. And so through that, he got a way to get to me, because he first said, I have to buy you lunch because you really helped my relative. And he saw online I was really struggling, because I post everything on my TikTok. I had posted I'm in this Mabati house, I'm going through a lot of financial problems. So I was vulnerable. And any good manipulator and user always waits for a person to be vulnerable so they can slide in and act like the hero. And then so he slid in and he was on some, let me take you out for lunch, I'm a
I used
Catholic.
to wonder, sure.
What the heck?
Kim, what's up?
And remember, he really tortured me. But one thing I have to thank him for, the time of moving out of that Mabati, I needed help. I needed assistance.
He really came
So
through though.
even though his intentions were so bad, I'm grateful to him so much, because I would never have been able to afford to pack up all my things out of that place and bring it to this place and manage to pay my deposit and what. So I thank him so much for that 1 or 2 months. And then he thought that I wouldn't do it alone. You know what he started saying? No, I must sleep with him. I was like, who? You think I won't be able to afford to stay here? God is my provider.
Like, no, bro. You've not done anything to talk about.
And you know me. Have you ever seen me with dudes, bro?
No.
Have you ever seen?
I mean, someone who would say that to you is taking you out shopping, is coming picking you up, like, yo.
Even when I was at the height of my heroin addiction, and this is not to hate on anyone who does female sex work or male sex work, because there are also male sex workers. It's not to hate on your choices or your way of making money, but for me personally, my personal beliefs and my personal principles refused me to get into all of that. Refused me. So we've talked about how we met. We've touched about 1, 2, 3 things. I think this should be the first segment, right? But before we cut off to the next segment, right, I want us to talk about something else. What was your impression of me when you met me the first time? Like, what did you think?
Okay, the first time I met you, like, actually had a conversation with you.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, she's intelligent,
What?
she's beautiful, she's
Don't make me
mature.
blush. Don't make me
true.
blush. Yeah, he keeps saying, even right now, he's just come from telling me, Kimberly, you have to remember you're 36 years old, and I'm
you're straight.
have to be
Not
strict.
too many shorties
People
are met
think I'm a joker.
I know.
You know, they really think I'm so soft and I'm
like
a joker.
she's
Tell
straight
them.
and she knows how to treat men and
Tell them.
guy. I was just like,
Tell him. I think I'm like a mother hen. I think I like to protect and to provide and to care for people so
and
much.
you do that so well.
And I have to be strict sometimes, and he really gets mad at me. But I have to be strict. Even right now, I have to wake him up. We're shooting.
I'm not
No sleep. And this day is so. By the way, I haven't said about this. So okay, this is how the sleepover happened. We were meant to have this sleepover ages ago, right? So I called him last week. Was it Friday? Hey, Papa, I want us to shoot content, and we haven't seen each other in a long time. And boom, boom, boom. So I keep canceling. I was like, okay, I'm coming this Friday. Oh no, I can't come. Then Saturday hits, and I felt guilty. Wait. So I felt so guilty, and he knows how to play me. He knows how to play my emotions. He'd be like on some, Kim, can you just send me something? Because he knows I canceled so much that now I owe him. So I sent him, right? The next day, I'm trying to find him because I told him on Sunday we're meeting. I'm calling, his phone is off. I was like, this mother sucker got so drunk, forgot about us meeting, and doesn't give a damn. I was so pissed. So that Sunday, I got a friend, because I can't remember where he lives. I've slept over at his house a bunch of times, but I can't remember it's where. I don't know how. So I got somebody to bring me, and then when I get there, listen to what he tells me what happened.
My phone got jacked. Dude.
And he wasn't even drunk. How did your phone get jacked?
I was sober in the morning. I've come from the clinic, you guys. And some two makanga looking guys.
Description. Please don't be mad. It's a description.
They're like, how you? Hey, remember you and your boy, you robbed us. I'm like, hey, me and my boy. Anyway, can you just leave me and I need to go on my day. Hey, we pick a corner like this. That was it. You got me, my neck was on the floor. My phone.
They choppered you soup and choked you out.
I know, bro.
And mind you, we're not gonna say location for our safety, so people don't start looking for us when we take methadone.
Like,
but
I was trying to
area.
get people's attention. Like, I'm being robbed. I'm being robbed. Guys are just looking at you.
People are so trash. People are such trash people. I can't shit you. I there's no love, by the way, and that's why I always try and spread love through my TikTok and always tell people about God and helping each other, and we're all one person. Because I went through so much hate, like especially in my addicted times, even to now. Even till this day, I could literally be on fire and somebody has mutungis of maji and they will not pour over me.
Nothing.
It's crazy to me. It's so crazy to me. I'm such a helper, and that sometimes we argue with Maingi over helping, because sometimes I feel like he takes advantage of me. And then sometimes it's like, because you have, him is still drinking, right? Let me just be honest. Have I outed you? Do you care? You don't care. This person is still on the drink, right? But he's recovered in terms of no more
heroin.
No more crack, right? It's just the booze, and we're working on it. So when he gets his money, you can imagine an ad, it's done, right? So during the month, I'm more responsible because I'm working, I graduated, I'm further in my recovery, so I'm more financially able. So sometimes I feel like he takes advantage of me. I can't lie. Because
I take advantage.
I do. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, we're going somewhere, right? And then he'll be like, okay, I need this, like demand. He's not even on some please demand, right? And he knows because I love him to death, I'll have to do it. And then also he gets pissed at me because he feels like because I do that for him, I mistreat him. Let's talk about it, mother.
Let's talk about it. Okay?
And especially being addicts in recovery, I told you how we don't even trust each other. Like, when I go to his house,
like,
he's always checking on what I'm doing.
Honestly, I get like when you say like, Mangi, once you get your check, you never bet. Because I'm always in debt.
He does get money. He does get money. I told you, he just gets money. He has never. Let me complain first. He has never. And sometimes he has that money when I'm with him. It's not that I'm far away. There was one day that it pissed me off so much. I met him right at the bar he was drinking at, and we hadn't yet gone to take our medication. So I'm like, let's go to Mat, right? Let's go to methadone. I get into the matatu. This man has gang money, and he watches me count all my coins and pay for this matatu and pay for the ndudi because I don't want him to walk. I'm like, this guy is drunk and it's hot. To the clinic and back. And the only way I knew he had money, when I came to find out, is when we got back to where he was drinking, he owed somebody in the street money, right? And this guy came and harassed him. Give me my money now! Give me my money now! And in an instant, Maingi went and withdrew, I think it was 600 bob. And I was like,
no, it's not like that. Junkies, us junkies, how we get. Women have better financial. A woman can always take care of you. But as fellas,
can you hear that crap? This is the problem in Kenya. Yeah. And people say, why aren't women getting married? Why aren't Kenyan women getting married? Because of that mindset. Kenyan women are responsible. Kenyan women are hardworking. Kenyan women right now have all the top jobs. They're CEOs. The girl child got empowered. The boy child was left behind. To the point. And this is our friendship. Now imagine if we're dating. Oh my. And he really is on some, like yesterday night, Kim, give me a good night kiss, Kim. Come on, give me kisses, Kim. I'm like, you guys know I've gone through sexual assault later. Give me a kiss, Kim. I'm like, how do I give you a kiss? And I bought dinner.
Why are you putting it online?
Oh, because I'm just honest, Papa. We're just honest, and we just love each other. I told you what a friendship is earlier. Our friendship isn't perfect, and then especially because ours is one of both addicts in recovery, we have to do a lot of work, and because we do love each other for true. I know we're gonna do that work. We've survived so much in our friendship, by the way. This is why I tell people, don't play with us. We've survived betrayals. We have survived lies, like lying on each other. We have survived, payback. This one doing revenge against me and I'm doing revenge against him. We've survived, me feeling like I'm being used. And sometimes, you use me once in a while. Be honest. There was sometimes, because he had the addict's mind.
But you're
an
a good
addict,
person.
once he finds a giver, and I also do this because I was also an addict. That's why I understand him and I've done psychology. For us, it's so dangerous. That's why it's hard for us to make friends with normal people. Because when somebody is generous to us, it's like, it's not even us doing it on purpose. It's like subconscious. We can take and take and take and take
without even
and no guilt,
regrets,
no shame,
nothing.
Because once you're using alcohol or any drug, your inhibition, you're
over.
Yeah, you're not no longer.
It's not you talking.
Exactly, that part of where you have a conscience is gone, right? That's where you can go and rob your mother, rob your whoever, and not give a damn. So with Maingi, I always have to remember that, and I know he's on a journey as well, right? Even for me, even online, I can't cheat you. The beginning when I started TikTok, I got like 1 or 2 people, ladies who came and they were like, Kimberly, I want to help you. If anything you need, let me know, right? And at some point, I took advantage of that. I'll be dead ass. Like there's this woman, I'm so sorry to this lady. I think she's from the US or something. And also another one. Remember when I told you I met a girl last year and I really loved her and she was just, and she's uber wealthy. I feel like at some point it became take. You get what I mean? Thinking that they have, and they have it, not really knowing somebody has their own expenses. You get me? So at least we spoke about that today.
At least we got that off our chest.
And I hope for any addict who's watching, who's probably living alone at home with their parents, I know you've had that problem where your parents are telling you, you keep asking for money.
Where is it going?
Where is that money going? You know what I mean?
You manage
exactly.
You get an income.
And then your parents also heard like,
and you're like, why are you asking me about my money?
Exactly.
And I'm just asking for help.
Good. And then this person cannot see that we're already going through financial problems as a family. They don't care. They're so selfish. Let me tell you, addicts were such selfish people. And then also with the thuggery. Have you ever robbed for me? I've never robbed for you.
I've never robbed.
But I'm always scared that he could. You know what I mean? I'm always like,
on that.
Right. Because I can relapse. But I can relapse at any time. You never know.
You're too much.
No, but you never know what moment I'm in. Maybe that day I got a phone call. Maybe something has happened. And then I'm so stressed. And then I come to your house. And then I see something or some money. And I think, let me just swipe it. I'm going through something. So I'm always so hyper vigilant. And even for new people who have addicts in their families, please be wary about the stuff you have around your house. I mean, it's going to take a while for them to trust.
It really takes people off once you brag around.
I remember I stole shoes for
addicts.
my auntie.
You know how someone will brag around, they know you're an addict and you take shit. And they just make jokes.
That really hurts us, by the way. Because that was our past. I have an auntie, she's uber wealthy, bro. This woman has so much money. And she's those type of people with money who likes to hold court. The ones, please come and have tea in my house. Come and have tea. Then she wants everybody to sit out on the garden, have a buffet going. And then she wants everybody to give them gossip, And then the only way she's going to give you money is if you bring shit about your family. Like if you come and start talking shit about your dad and your mom, you make her happy, she gives you money. She's that type of mother sucker. I didn't have shoes. I was full on junkie mode. I had no shoes. The slippers on me were tarwai. And she was the same size shoe. So I entered the house and I stole a pair of shoes. My God, before I even got to the drug den, I'm seeing my father calling me.
Come here.
You went and you stole, and that story is repeated, recycled, rewashed, reused to this day. And this is some shit that happened, 10 years ago. She's a thief. She even stole shoes. I'm like, bro, I left money, I left jewelry, I took shoes because I needed them. Have you been?
I know.
What did you steal? What have you stolen that's...
Me. First
Oh,
of
wait,
all,
let's go to the next segment. Let's add that be segment number 2, right?
Come on.
Okay, you say it quickly, say it quickly. Say it.
Okay. So there's a time I was being kicked out of the house. Yeah, like my parents were fed up with it. Like, you go sleep. Here are your house keys.
Yeah.
Go live in your house. So they thought I'd carried my father's gold Rolex.
Ooh, child.
So they searched my bag. They put me in jail. They search my bag. They don't find it. Yeah, because I'd already bagged my pack. I'm like, give me my money. I need to get the fuck out here. I mean, give me bus fare.
Yeah.
So anyway, I get out of jail. So apparently, all that was because they thought I was going to carry the golden Rolex.
You stole the Rolex. Like,
yeah, and it was just there on my drawer. It was just there. They were thinking I'd already packed it.
And you're ready to go with it.
To leave off.
Oh, wait, they had already found the Rolex, but put you through the whole jail situation because they thought you were going to steal.
Exactly. They put me in jail.
And what was it doing on your dresser anyway? How did it get from your dad's place to your dresser?
I'm that naughty kid.
Oh, you were planning to do it, but you were still confused.
I used to love rocking it.
Oh, you used to like wearing it, but you were not wanting to go and steal.
Oh, it had diamonds in it.
I used to like doing that also, and I had a really annoying relative who would try and make it seem like I'd be stealing.
Yeah.
I would go into my parents' room and use their makeup and stuff, and it was like, you're such a thief. But I'm like, bro, I just needed the makeup. Why are you wearing my clothes? I don't have nice clothes, and I remember how in school they had like home clothes day. Like where you come in your home clothes.
Day.
So I'd always want to like wear my pants because they're so beautiful.
Exactly.
But then you're I'm like, bro, sometimes I'm just borrowing without asking.
If it wasn't.
So we're gonna go into the next segment, you guys. Please check out part 2. I think part 2, because this was just like getting to know who Kim and Maingi is. And I think part 2 we can get into like family things and what made us addicts and who we blame and who we don't blame, where our resentments lie, the difference between a Barbie, a Banye, and a Panya. So there's a Barbie who is just happy, has money, has inheritance, driving cars, good life. Then you have a Banye who we had that life, but because of one or two things, we have now found ourselves in bagation.
Exactly.
And then we have Panya, which is now just bagation, born throughout forever. So we love you guys. Check out part 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button, comment, do everything you can do. You guys support us. We're just trying to make something. Bye.